This is aircraftscales.com. Today we're going to have a short video training presentation showing the updated software on the HondaJet scale. As you can see on our start screen, we now have 4 scale indicator heads, rotation 1, 2, and 3, as well as the original Honda plane weighing program, which is a 4-cell display. We're going to go ahead and launch rotation number 1, which will take us to our desktop and launch our software. Once our software launches, you'll notice that the cells are in sleep mode. We will go to our sleep wake command. We will wake up our cells. As each cell wakes up, we will take notice that each cell has bars, just like your cell phone. We have full bars, therefore we have a good signal. Normally, these scales will read a number, and we would go to 0. There would be a number displayed, and we 0 to gross. We would want a 0 and 0 to gross on all channels. This particular scale is reading 0 in the gross mode and is ready to apply some weight. We're just going to apply some random weights to the load cells for this example. As you can see, I've put a 10, 5, and 25 pound weight, totaling 40 pounds total. This is the type of output that you'll see on your aircraft. We'll also now go to our view mode, and we will come to mapping. There you will see a pictorial representation of the HondaJet. And in this case, on rotation number 1, the green cell is on the nose. Obviously the red is over on the left, and the blue is on the right. You can see that the totalizer is also indicating the total weight of the aircraft. And from this particular screen, you can monitor your weighing activity. I'm going to go ahead and remove weight from the red cell, and you can see that these are live tiles. Each tile is responsive and live in a real-time environment. With the actual aircraft being weighed, you can take a snapshot and you can record what your scale has read and what the event is. Here you will see that we have click here to generate a printed report. This is again a live tile. We will click it. A report already exists, and there's our test report that we did as a test and setup for your software package. Now you can put in whatever operator you want, weighing personnel, aircraft information, latitude, altitude, and so on. We're going to click OK, and our report will be generated in Internet Explorer as an HTML page. Here you can see the operator, our name, location, the date, the time. All the data has been collected. Here's your snapshot, here's your channel configurations, and down here you'll see your output as captured in your map mode. So you have your totals both in printed and in live map snapshot mode. Now from here we can do several things. We can come up to our tools and we can click our print, and if we were connected to a wireless network printer, we could direct this as a printout to be printed. In this case, I'm just going to go to print preview, and there's an output preview of what your printed output from this system will generate. This can be kept as an aircraft weighing report record. It can be titled anything that you want to title it. We're going to now close. We're going to come back to tools, and this time we're going to go to file, and we're going to go file save as. Now the save as function is going to take us to a file location in my documents, and I've named this aircraft saved reports. Now you also have a file called weight logs that's on your desktop. You could direct these files to your weight logs file or to the saved aircraft reports file, or you can generate any number of file names that you would like. Individual aircraft serial numbers as file names with multiple weighings, or you can categorize all your weighings in one file. In this case, we're just going to save this as aircraft weighing map, and we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and we are now going to save. Okay. With that now being saved, we can exit. We can go to our documents. We can go to my documents. We can go to the aircraft saved reports, And there it is, aircraft weighing report 12344. We can go ahead and open that report, and it takes us right back to our HTML view, TML view. And again, we can go to our print function, and we can print our report. We can do a number of things. We can oversave this as a different file name if we so choose to file it in a different file. All the features are here, and they're fully functional for you. So we'll now go ahead and close that. Close that. We'll come back down here, and we'll open up our scale again. Now with our scale completely functional, what we can do is we can go to our next rotation. And there's two ways that you can access your rotation. I'm going to go ahead and take some weight off of this for this demonstration. You can see the scale has come back to 0. And in this case, we are going to go ahead and we're going to leave our scales awake, and we're just going to shut this scale down. We're going to go to our start screen, and we are going to launch Honda number 2 rotation. Now number 2 rotation is going to open, and as number 2 rotation opens, notice that the load cells are still zeroed and they are still alive from our previous. You're going to see that now the red channel has changed, the blue channel has changed, the green channel has changed. We can come up here in our view, we can view our mapping, and you'll notice that the red is now over on the right side. The nose is moved up to the blue is moved up to the nose, and the left green is over on the left side. Again, these tiles are live tiles, as we said before, and this time we're just going to go ahead and put some weights on them and make them active. And you can see again we've got our 10, our 5, our 25 pound test weights installed with a 40 pound total. And again, we can go from view to all channels. We can go from all channels back to mapping mode. We can generate a report from our mapping mode by click here to generate. We can also generate a report from all channels by going to reports, clicking on Honda rotation, and generating our report. It's going to ask us again for our information. In this case, we'll just leave it blank. We're going to go ahead and say OK. And again, there is our weighing report. And we can print that report. We can save that report. We can take that report to any area or any file for storage. I'm now going to go ahead and close this. And now this time from this view, what I'm going to do is open up the next rotation. File, Open Project, and I'm going to select Honda rotation number 3 and open. And now you're going to notice that Honda number 3 rotation has now opened up. The scale still has weight on it from our previous demonstration. The scale still has the map function. However, you notice that the green cell is now moved over to the right side, the red is now moved to the nose, and the blue is over on the left side. Again, the total is fully operational. The printed reports are fully operational. Everything is fully operational. The tiles are live. We'll go ahead and remove a 10-pound weight here, and you can see that they are responsive and live. From this screen, we can also go to our sleep wake command when we're done using our scale, and we will command sleep mode. The cells will slowly go to sleep, and you'll see the dashed lines, and you notice that all the box borders have turned red, indicating that the scale is no longer valid. From here, we can go ahead and we can shut our scale down, which will take us back to our standard desktop. I want to thank you for purchasing our M2400 wireless series. If you have any questions, my name is Larry Jackson. I'm available at 561-281-6179. Thank you very much.